Howdy, that's Kelvin Potter with Raven Farm Sawmill. See behind me the heart and soul of our operation here. This, I don't know, maybe it's a 2000 some model LT40 Super Diesel, and luckily for me it has this 42 horse Kubota turbo diesel on it. I just wanted to give an overview of our operation here. I'm sure this will be rambling and I'll look like a goofball, but anyways, I've been interested in some time in putting out some videos. I've watched a lot of YouTubes of guys who buy these things brand new and kind of show them off, but I kind of have a feeling they're retired tech guys or somebody with a lot of money who buys a bunch of toys and kind of goofs off. But I've been doing this for 20 years. This is my fourth wood miser. I built my first bandsaw from scratch. Learned a lot in the time, and I actually have a profitable business now, and it has been for a while, but it takes a long time to get there, and there's a lot of learning and pain and suffering along the way that I thought maybe I could share some things and pass along some of my general ideas. So in this video I just kind of want to introduce myself. We're in central Michigan, kind of by Lansing, and we work principally with reclaimed hardwoods from local tree services in the area. We do salvage work, as I think it's a wasted resource. You know, logs are everywhere. I tell everyone logs are like fill dirt. Everybody's got dirt, everybody's got logs. Logs have minimal value when they're standing up. And for a tree service, a customer may be paying $1,000 or $2,000 to have it removed, and it's a problem to get it out of there. So I realized it was a resource. When I first started off, I was just trying to be the cheapest guy on the block, selling on Craigslist, and I attracted that type of customer and was in a starving situation, though it can be done. I don't recommend getting into this custom sawmilling operation and trying to compete with the big boys. You want something that they don't have, and there's quite a few niches that you can get into, and depending on your locality. I was really big into quarter sawing oak, having the best figure, nicest lumber. I got kind of known for that. I had an eBay store, and then '08 happened and that all evaporated. Since then, we have discovered that selling on commission through some local stores, there are varying types. Some of them are, one's a Barnwood Salvage company that started a storefront. Storefronts are very hard to maintain, and keeping someone there all the time, so you want to partner up with those types of people, and they front a lot of headaches for you for a commission. And what's nice about lumber is that once you cut it properly, store and dry it, it keeps for a long time. I did injure myself and develop tennis elbow in both elbows through repetitive motion, and that's a big hazard in this business. You've got to get things running and getting help before you wear yourself out. You got to plan for the long term, and I didn't do that. I was moving large slabs by myself nonstop, and my body gave out. So it was interesting. That kind of got me to rely on subcontractors more. I found people to kiln dry. I found people to machine the material, and I was kind of thinking I was done with the industry and was moving on to other endeavors. But I had these relationships with these stores who were selling on consignment. I had material that was going to keep forever. I had them in a barn, wasn't going anywhere, so I just kept stocking the shelves and slowly it got more and more popular, as probably in most areas small hardwood sales businesses are getting harder and harder to find, fewer and far between. And around here you have to drive, maybe an hour or two to get to a permanent storefront that stocks a large selection of furniture grade and custom, all the way from rough to finished products for hobbyists and professionals that like to buy. But I used to sell direct retail. I don't do that anymore. That is a big expense of energy and time. You may be set up for some reason to do that better, but I found I spent more time dealing with customers and their expectations. We all maybe know a little bit about that. It doesn't take too long to realize it's not as easy as it seems to get people what they want. So anyways, this is going to be a general overview, kind of my operation. We'll see my setup. I'll just ramble along here, and then I'll make more videos going into detail about different parts of my operation and the decisions I made, and maybe the things I did wrong to begin with, and how I got to where I am. So I'll just pick up the camera here and just kind of walk around, and maybe we'll start here with the modification I did to this mill and why I chose an old wood miser. Okay, well, let's check it out.